Okay, so today I wanted to talk about everyone's favorite self-torture implement, the foam roller. So these things have been around for a while. It seemed like there was tons of popularity. So many people have them at home, but we don't always know like how or when to use them. So let's talk about that. So this can be great. They have different densities. So some can be like softer, some can be more firm, some have like little spikes on them, some even vibrate. Like there's all kinds of different ways to kind of influence our tissue. But here's the thing, I think most people think that we're like breaking stuff down, and there's zero research to support that. Apparently it takes like over 2,000 pounds per square inch to deform some of the tissue in our legs. That has been found out. And the reality is we're not putting 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch with a foam roller and just our body weight against gravity, like not possible. So we're not deforming tissue. So let's not think about it in those terms, but what are we doing? Well, if we think about using a foam roller for deep pressure, with foam rolling, and I'll just kind of demonstrate right now, but if we even do kind of like what we're used to seeing or doing is just that kind of like slow rolling with like some tolerable amount of our own weight on top of it so that it gives us that like deep pressure, that is going to send some signals to our nerves via our muscles and our tissue to essentially kind of down-regulate everything, which is really nice. That creates that like decrease in tissue tone, which can also increase our relative flexibility or feeling of looseness. Perfect. So typically we'll kind of go maybe like 30 seconds per body region and kind of just do a little bit of everything. I'll have that in another video, like a full body foam roll, something to do at home that's just kind of general shotgun effect and gets everything. That, for example, that first one is more for when we are prepping to do exercise or we just kind of generally feel tight and we kind of want to move around a little bit. So if we kind of like decrease the tissue tension and our tone to then activate things and move a little bit more fluidly and kind of ramp up towards the activity that we're going to be doing, foam roller is a great thing to start with. Now, when we talk about post-exercise, the rules pre and post-exercise are a little bit different. Post-exercise, we can certainly roll on it and we can even do the exact same thing. But what I want you to think about post-exercise is now we're also dealing with probably some increase of metabolic waste and fluid in our local muscles. So if you do a bunch of squats and deadlifts or say like a normal kind of CrossFit workout, your legs might feel a little pumped. Some of that is just that metabolic byproduct of the muscles working and lactic acid and all that other fun stuff. So why don't we kind of think about using this as like a flushing technique and trying to move that fluid from some of those muscles out into the interstitium and even into the vascular and the lymphatic system and help clearing that out. So same thing, if you just roll gently and smoothly around on those different body segments. So again, your thighs, like big muscle group areas, the back, the lats, that can be really, really effective there too. So again, think about it in two ways. One is for prep, and then the other way is to flush. Both super effective, similar in technique even, but they might have a slightly different intention, and that's okay.